Everyone, videos A for back with how to play. Today we're looking at how to play this game, Flip 7, which is from the theop.games. I think I have one other game from them. I think I want to say it's a Super Mario game. I haven't looked at it yet. I think that's the one. This is for ages 8 and up. It says it's for 3 or more players. In fact, it says in the rules if you're doing with 18 or more players to get a second deck. So you can play a ton of players with this game in what is a press your luck or push your luck game that you're trying to get to 200 points first to win. And it's by Eric Olson, who I think is a pretty well-known designer. It's got a very shiny holographic box. A box that is way too big for the game. I mean, I literally checked, I could fit 4 of these decks in this box. Why is it so big? Come on, people. Make them smaller. Shelf space is limited. That's my only criticism of the game. That, and they're saying on the box it's the greatest card game of all time. It's pretty good. I like it. I don't know if I would say it's the greatest of all time. That's a big statement to make. But apparently, some are calling it at least the greatest card game of all time. I do think it's pretty cool. It is a press your luck game, or push your luck game, in which you have the stack of cards that has numbered cards in it from 0 through 12. And you got 1 0 and 1 1. And then you got 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4s, 5 5s, 6 6s, all the way up to 12 12s. So the higher the number, the bigger the chance you will bust. There's also a number of special cards. You got cards like these, which are point modifiers, if you will, or score modifiers. So if you get this, you get an additional 2 points. This is worth an additional 8 points. Each card is worth its number value. And I do like how they designed the cards, considering it's just a number and a color. But it's pretty nice. It's aesthetically pleasing, and they even wrote the number, wrote it out on the bottom as well. Each one has a different color. There's also one score modifier that's a ×2. And then you got other cards like the second chance, the freeze, and the flip free. Now, when you get these cards, you can actually basically give them to anyone if you want. The freeze forces somebody to, if they have cards in their hand, in their score pile, to freeze and drop out of the round. The flip free forces whoever gets this to flip 3 cards from the top, and it does include special cards. And if you bust, then you bust. If you don't, you can take all those cards that you've gotten and just add them to your score pile. And then the second chance is a cool card, because the second chance is if you're flipping cards over and you get a second one that is the same value, normally you bust. But if you have a second chance, you can cancel that, discard that, and you can keep going, or you can take these cards and collect them. Is basically the way that works. Now, as I point out, for the second chance, you can only ever have one at a time. So if you draw a second one, you must give it to somebody else. If everyone else already has one, then you just discard it. And at the end of the round, if you happen to have one, you have to discard it. You cannot keep any of these cards from one round to next. So let's just set this up. Well, not set it up, but mix it up and show you how it works. So everyone's going to get a card at the start of the game. So let's just say I'm the dealer. Everyone gets a card. He gets a flip free, which means he immediately gets the flip free cards. And he didn't bust, so he's going to get to keep those. We'll discard that. This person's going to draw a card. They get 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 a card. Oh, they get a flip free as well. And they also did not bust. And we'll just say we got 7 people going on here. And then, so we got around the table. Each one gets a card. Some got more than one card. So now we get into the press your luck part. And we'll just discard these. This first person, we'll say this person's first. They're going to, either take a hit or they're going to stay. If they stay, they're going to be out of the round and they're going to collect these points. If they take a hit, they're pushing their luck and they get a card. So they're going to take a hit. They got a 9 and they get a 5. And then we just keep going around the table. This guy, they can either take a hit or they can stop. They take a hit. Ooh, it's a +9. This guy takes a hit. It's an 8. Hit. Hit. This guy will hit. Oh, he busts. He got Steel of a Kind. He busts. He is out. And then I will take a hit. Ooh, I like that. This guy is just going to stop. He's going to cash out. He's going to do the stay action is what it is. This guy's going to take a hit. Oh, he busts. Let's turn them face down. They busted. This guy says, I'll take a hit. He gets a free. This guy, he'll take a hit. And freeze. So now he's going to say, you know what? You can freeze. So this person has to go out, even if they don't want to, because of that freeze that was played on them. And then I believe he just did that. So it's my turn. I'm gonna stay. I got lots of points here. This guy's frozen, so he cannot continue. He's out. This guy says, you know what, I'll take a hit. It's a 6. This guy says, I'll take a hit. It's a second chance. This guy says, you know what, I will take a hit. Oh, he also gets a second chance. This guy's going to take a hit for sure. He's going to take a hit. They might as well keep going, right? This guy got a 12. He would bust, but the second chance keeps him in the game. This guy will take a hit. It's a 9. He's okay. And he's getting very close to a flip 7. This guy's going to go. He gets another second chance. This guy's going to go. He would bust, but he's okay due to the second chance. This guy's going to go. He's got a second chance. He might as well go for it. This guy's going to take a major gamble. If he gets 7, flip 7. The name of the game is flip 7. If you get 7 numbers, you just end the round immediately. So he's going to do it. And he gets a flip 3 that he will play. So he's going to get 1, 2, 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh, and he busted. Oh, and he gets another 12 just for good measure. Oh, that's unfortunate. All those points gone because he got greedy. And this guy is like, you know what? I got a second chance. I'm going to go again. And again. And again. And he gets flip 7. So this card's going to be discarded because the round ends. He did get the flip 7. Flip 7, when you get flip 7, which is 7 cards, 7 number cards, the round ends. Now, the round's going to end anyway because everyone else is already out. And then he's going to get these points plus an additional 15 points bonus. So if we were to score everything up, these guys all busted, so they get 0. This guy's going to get 22 plus 9 is 31 points, because this adds 9 points. This guy doesn't get anything for the freeze. He gets 14, though. At least he didn't bust. And I would get 26 points with that plus 10. And then this guy is going to get a whole bunch of cards, or a whole bunch of points. He's got 15, 25, and another 15, so let's see, 30, 15, 30, 49, 49, plus another 15, so that is, 64 points is what he would get. So that's not bad. And you're trying to be the first person to get to 200. And when that happens, the game ends. And then for the next round, the round will continue again until one of two things happens. Either there's no more active players because everyone is either busted or chosen to stay, or one person flips 7 and ends the round immediately. In terms of scoring, I also want to point out there is one card in here which is a ×2. I'll see if I can find it just to show it. You got plus 8. For these modifiers, you got a +2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. There's a ×2. If you get the ×2, you and let's say I also had this plus 10. I am not modifying the plus 10. So I get this, the 16 times 2, and then plus the 10. You do not modify, you do not multiply the 10 or the 8 or whatever by 2. And actually, there's also a plus 9. I didn't realize there was. I guess there is from 2 to 10 for pluses. I guess the way it is. Just 7, 4, 5. Yeah, so there's multiple in there. There isn't every number, I don't think, but there's multiple. Anyway, that's kind of the game, the gist of the game. For the next round, you're going to take all these cards, set them aside, and then the next player is going to get the cards, and they're going to be the dealer for the round. You take turns being the dealer going around the table. If you run out of cards, you just shuffle up the discards and continue, and yeah. It specifically says do not shuffle all these cards in the round back into the game, or back into the deck, so it runs out, just use the discards. So that's the game. It's pretty cool. Again, it's pretty nice artwork wise, pretty straightforward. I do like a good press your luck game, and I like how this one plays. And it's also very nice quality cards. Maybe a little bit on the flimsy side, a little thin, but nice linen fittest. You like that very much. So yeah, pretty cool. Flip 7. Also very nice box, even if it's a little bit big. Anyways, check out the Ops Games. Comment, like, subscribe, and know what you think. I like it. We'll see ya. Thanks for watching.